Hi, my name's Steven. I'm Vietnamese Canadian, and by day I'm a lawyer, and by night I'm a musician. Part of the reason for me to go to Saigon was actually to understand my own culture, but more importantly to learn Vietnamese. I went to language school at VLS where I started learning Vietnamese, and that's where I met a lot of my good friends. Out of my Viet Kieu friends, I probably came in at the lowest level of Vietnamese proficiency. And it actually wasn't until my teacher at VLS mentioned that, Steven, just nói thoải mái đi, right? Nếu không biết thì nói tiếng Anh.
Em đi Bam Bam chưa? Bam Bam là cái một quán đánh võ mới.
When I speak Vietnamese, I throw in English words if I don't know the meaning of it.
Quanh bar đó có cái it's like a pool, nhưng mà không có nước.
I think the great thing about the school is that there's actually events outside of the lessons. And there's something called Ngày Tám, and it's like an event where you get to share stories and meet other students. And actually, to be honest, all my good friends are actually from VLS, and I met them through those events.
You guys can add me on Facebook afterwards too, please.
I think my biggest challenge learning Vietnamese is that when you learn Vietnamese in a classroom setting versus when you're speaking out, the grammar is very different. The one thing I think that really helps is actually, I recommend it, is either you find a language partner or watching just TV shows in Vietnamese actually. Don't worry, when you first start off, it's going to be easy to fall down and easy to fail. But having a proper structure when you're learning through, it's sometimes when you look at, I get this all the time. When I look at someone oh my gosh, how do you speak so well? But honestly, when you look back when they first started, it's just a very, very slow process. And I know the first month or so, it was tough to really get going, but it's kind of like a flywheel, right? The more you start working at it, the faster your momentum becomes. So anytime you're visiting for foreigners or Viet Kius coming back to Vietnam, honestly, the language makes a big difference. It can really change the way you relate to others, you can meet friends, and it's a gradual process. And I think if you just slowly stick to it, as with many things, you could get really far.